So, guys, our topic for this episode is your partner and what kind of friends your partner can keep. So, would you allow your partner have multiple friends of the opposite sex or a best friend of the opposite sex? Like, is something you are cool with, or is something you are not cool with at all? At all?
Or even same sex. If most times, if let's say for example, I'm married to you as a babe, not you per se. I mean like you as the babe. I'm married to the babe now. For example, her friends, as long as she's married, her friends need to be married. I don't
Alright.
think I can entertain single friends. If I'm married to you, you out there, and you know I am your husband, I am basically your head. I'm sorry, your single friends, maybe not phone you get it. Even phone, you can't even talking to them on phone.
So, what about you? Would you still keep your single friends, or would you cut off your single friends?
Most times, most of the time.
If you marry now and you rather see Chibi no one marry anytime soon, would you cut Chibi off? Because he's
Definitely
single.
no. And I have my reasons why. Because they might say I'm being biased or something. I'm not being biased because the general sense of how men and women work is very different. A lot of times, women sometimes even the fact that they are seeing that you're even married as a babe, they don't like it because it's something they want but they can't have it, so they would want to find ways to destroy
So
that.
you will not have it.
They don't have it at the time.
Yeah, they don't have it at that time. And basically, let's
Some
even
of them
say
can't
maybe-
have it.
It's not swear. Not
Some of them
everybody's
can't
going to
have
marry.
it.
A lot of them are going to be baby moms, man. I'm sorry. It's just what it is.
Yeah.
Some people will say, you have money, no worry, you have money, but unfortunately, you won't be wifed. Your bad character will not allow you. It's already destined in your life. You can't do anything about it. So, those single ladies, even not all men too marry, no doubt. But those single ladies, I don't think I want them as friends because those babes will be trying to influence. And you know most women listen to. Now why devil go follow Eve talk? Because you know say if you go follow Adam talk direct, Adam no go gree.
Adam's a killer. You kill him like snake.
Adam no go gree. But you know say now Eve if you follow talk. So and you know that Eve now will be able to cajole Adam.
Damn.
Because if you went direct, if we Adam be like, bro, I'm seeing through all this bullshit you're telling me, don't whine me. But as per the woman, now why if you see one 16-year-old girl there's a color not be saying the man no get sense, but the man just look at it like just take it. I can't stress myself, just take it. The man no get choice. So it's just written that way. But me not having my babe or my wife have single friends, I feel like she's gonna be influenced easily. She would like, you know, if you just dey follow your friends to talk now, like why is he even treating you like that? Then next time talk to him, do like this, do like that. That one too will be feeling like that's true. Why is he even talking to me? I didn't even think about it. Let me even start attacking my husband, or let me start saying that's why you know all those kind of things. Antagonistic behaviors you start building. You start wondering why your wife is changing. You don't know she's listening to bad company of friends. And all those they want to go on girls trip. Fuck y'all and your girls trip. If I ain't coming along, I'm sorry.
I have to go along, my bro. I'm a girl. We are weak.
Yeah, we will go together.
This kid I saw, this babe was going on a girl's trip, and she begged her boyfriend he should carry his PS5.
Yay! Guys, the boss.
Guy, is the F1 trip.
Guy is the boss of the nigga she's going to meet. That her man to bring.
That means that the way she has
got
painted
PS5 in the house.
that guy to the other nigga, there was no respect involved.
Yeah.
Bro,
The guy does not know his place.
Yeah. He said, "Oh, you guys got PS5 in the house?
Bring
Oh,
that
all right,
shit.
just bring it over."
So
Damn.
crazy.
so your own is that no male friends, no female or married friends.
One from my married friends. If you're not, I beg.
What about you?
I don't
Chibi?
need no influence, I beg.
Like in particular, can you allow your babe have a male best friend?
You see, so no vex. Just the same way. I don't know if you saw this thing about this Andrew Tate stuff that they said that those girls said that we're not victims, blah blah blah. The court was saying no, don't worry. I'm sure you guys were victims. You see, you guys were brainwashed. You were brainwashed. Like, what the fuck is that?
What does that even mean? That's it. It's fucking crazy. So the thing is this, I've come to, as I grow older, in as much as it's not the only company I need, I've come to say that when I have a girlfriend that I truly love or accept, I am very comfortable with just talking to you. Like I can just have interactions alpha, maybe based on business, based on, oh, you are my guy, I can't neglect you, based on, but when it comes to that everyday, every minute gist, I'm comfortable just gisting with you. And I feel I've never felt that way before, so I feel like it's something that comes with your readiness to accept to be in one place at that time. So what I'm trying to say is that I feel it will start looking like a red flag if suddenly, first of all, the guy part is out of it. What do you want to tell me? Even if you are working, for no reason should that, if you must receive a call from the guy, that call should be a quick like alpha. Yes, look at what's going on. Okay, call this person and get the fuck out of that call
at a godly hour.
Even if it's ungodly, because I've been in places where they can walk into the night, but you should not call your co-worker of the opposite sex at an ungodly time like that because you are working. Like if you need that information from her, just you can either drop a text or mail, call her through the official messaging apps of the company, be it Teams, Skype, Slack. Make it official, Slack, all those kind of procedures. Don't come calling her through her personal line or calling on WhatsApp video. Are you mad? Or FaceTime?
What do you want to see?
What
you want to see? Me or what?
So
what do you want to see?
Yes.
What do you want to see?
That's it. So
I swear,
don't try
I'll
that.
pick it.
What
do you want to see?
Hello. Yeah.
Why you calling? Because sometimes people don't know, even they might be doing it genuinely, but you need to let them know that, man, don't do that shit.
There are boundaries.
They are bound, like
cross.
by 6 p.m. whatever the fuck people didn't sort out at the office can wait you tomorrow. Do you get my point? You let the woman have her family time, especially when you know she's married. So, and no male friends. If you must have a male friend, is our male friend. We'll go on the dinner together. If the guy is getting married, we'll go for the wedding together.
Go for the
I will know the guy's wife. Say, collect her number. To she be your husband have my wife's number. Me too, collect. So the day I look for my wife, I'll ask your wife whether you two are at home. We'll know how we'll go together to go and catch up. So let's do it like that. If you want to be mad, let's all be mad together. Yes. As for the female part, there are some unnecessary friendships that you see and you know that you don't need. Don't mind, like, I hope I can say this and people will not see it as me being trying to antagonize you guys. But in most cases, all I hear women talk about is hair, clothes, gossip. I don't feel those things are intellectual discussions that should be held every day. Catch up once in a month, that's fine, I can tolerate that. Catch up once in 2 weeks, that's fine, I can tolerate. Don't be calling yourselves every day to talk about every, like, first of all, you are fucking my wife's attention to reality. She should have time to think about what she's doing for her family, have time to think of if it's a business or a job. Don't, like, I shouldn't notice your presence. I shouldn't notice your presence in her life. You should be something like, oh, how far this person is calling, oh, what's up, hope she's good.
In a positive way.
It should be something that
not something that is
not
dragging her
because
down.
most times I hear women talking, to be honest, those discussions are unnecessary. And if those are the kind of influence you want to keep around you,
just be like, make I recall you, maybe they talk about
it's a red flag. As in, I feel it's a red flag.
A big brother.
As a big brother.
And we'll talk about that for hours and then we'll repeat it the next day. My dear, that's not something you should be doing in my house.
Get busy.
Yes, like look busy. Don't even. So by the time you can't keep playing around things, you start seeing things that should be put in place, and then you get
Looking
busy.
busy becomes a habit. You start being
Yes,
busy.
you start being busy. You start creating a form in your life that becomes your routine. So
yeah.
you can't be telling me that you have a proper routine. Maybe at the time children starts coming in play, you have a baby you're supposed to wake up to get ready. Maybe I'll drop the child off on my way to work, and one thing, then I'll be seeing you making funny calls. I'll come back, I've not eaten. I'll hear, sorry, it's because I was on a call.
Bro.
You know how my day was fucking stressful. Now I'm not saying that cooking is your business, but my day, if you are married to me, it is.
I said it.
Yeah. If you are not comfortable with that, like this thing I'm saying now, if it's a problem to you, you are not ready for marriage. If you have somebody asking you for marriage that you're considering it, tell the person no, you are not ready for marriage.
There's
Because
nothing
these
like
are
we're
the
going
things
to
that
eat
are
out
in
in
marriages.
one restaurant or the other.
It's easy for people to be very careless when
Even
they're in
Tinubu,
relationships.
no, they chop for
Yes,
restaurants. Tell
no,
them
but
cook
it's
for your
even
house.
easy for them to do that when they're in relationship, to be catching the cruise, blowing your funds without plan. When you're in marriage, you can't have the same thought process. I expect difference. I expect you to be more responsible. I expect you to be better meticulous.
I
You
feel like
should-
girls that even allow you blow your money, even in relationships. I don't think they
Red
see
flag.
long term.
That's what I'm saying.
They don't see
Yeah,
long term already.
That's what I'm saying.
They
Those
just
ones-
want to blow it for
those
the-
ones, that's why I said those ones are, you know what, I'm not planning on marrying you yet. Like, I know I said something before in one episode like when marriage is the goal, it's a different, like the rules change. There are things I now start expecting from you. So you can't be thinking of, oh, our son will go back to school in September, this, that, and then you want to be
buy one
eating
hair.
out, you want to be wasting
Want to be buying Ashwebi.
money, you want to be going everywhere.
Bro.
You want to be buying things you don't need. First of all, if hair is your priority, I feel like 3 hair. When a woman gets to 3 hair,
Black, brown, and maybe burgundy.
you get, let's even different types that
Curly,
full and all those
straight.
things. You are good because
and maybe
in all honesty, if you have a decent life, when I say a decent life, if you have a daily activity, after the daily activity you plan on going to church on Sunday, Saturdays you use it to rest, maybe go to the market or
Make your hair.
make your hair, something like that.
And plan
By
for the next
then,
week.
you don't have time to go out so much that you need to be swapping 10 hairs at different intervals because you want to have different. What are you doing the different looks
Most
for?
time when you even have to wear those hairs or something, you would have to. It would have to be like maybe you have a real event. that you're
Yeah,
going
like do you get?
for. An event
hair
is not going to
shouldn't
be every
be
day or
something that-
Real event that we are going for.
Yes,
I'm not
man,
saying
yeah,
you
we
shouldn't
are
look,
gonna
look
look
alone.
clean. Do not keep your hair tattered. Fix up your hair. Like when
Go and make your hair.
make your hair. There are girls that
Braids
like
are
use their
beautiful.
braids,
Yeah.
bro. You look
Braids
very
are
fine,
beautiful.
and that's the African in you. You're not gonna buy one woman's hair they cut in India. Like I don't have any problem with that, but there's no reason you should. First of all, it's expensive.
Capital
You will say that it's
intensive.
because I don't have money. That's why I'm saying that you don't want to buy it. Yes, maybe it's because I don't have money, but trust me, I speak for a lot of men. Even the ones that have money don't feel like spending so much on hair all the time. Like,
Because it does not make any sense.
doesn't
to
make
them.
any sense.
I cut my hair for a living.
I
You
can,
attach hair for a
I
living.
can have 20 million in my bank account and still find it problematic dropping 300k for hair. Like, it's a lot of money for just hair. And then if people don't even have value for all these things, I'll just be in my sleep and open my eye one day, I'll see somebody wearing the hair away and you tell me that the person don't carry and go like that. Eh?
I just say them right here for
As
them
in,
now.
you know,
Say
like,
they buy with their
Do
money.
you get? Yes, now there's no value for it. So I think things like that, say you should try buying you your money, because I notice that people value things you spend your money on more. We've created a working formula of our marriage. You know that this is how much you're spending on feeding every week. This is how much that is going into savings. This is how much that is going into maintenance. And then you allow people that start letting you know that you're not living the life.
Yeah. See, but those ones
So
is weird.
a lot of
those ones,
like,
ones feeding.
no, I did get my point. You had a decent life. When I say a decent life, you're not going hungry, you are not starving,
You're not naked.
you are not naked,
You mean clothes?
you are not
In
out
shelter.
of shelter. Not that you're in an indecent place, oh. You're in a decent building.
A 6x6
So
king size bed.
do you get my
You
point?
don't mad AC.
That
right
is
in your
that
thighs.
is literally all there is to life that you should enjoy. Every other thing is luxury. And trust me, the biggest problem we're having today is because people think luxury is a way of life. that's the 1% way of living. The remaining 99% have to balance themselves in some way. Even somebody that is earning $500,000 a year cannot go about flying private jets.
And then people generalize luxury. Like, what's luxury to a billionaire? It's not luxury to a salary owner.
Yes.
So don't, because a billionaire is living that. Nah, man, you have your own level of luxury.
I'm telling you,
Just
live
achieve
within
it
your-
and do what makes you happy.
If I'm telling you, a lot of marriages is finances that is caused, and it's because people are comparing themselves to maybe things on the internet and stuff like that. So I don't need when we get to a point where we are in agreement of how we want to live and everything and get married. I don't need whispers in your ear that will start stressing me at some point, because you guys know that women are always the ones to live first in marriages and whatnot. I want a situation whereby I go enjoy myself with my wife without the stress of
Third party.
starting over or all those kind of things, say divorce or scattering my children's life. You know, when you are divorcing, it might even look like you can't pay school fees because you don't even know the right time to pay school fees. You don't, like, everything is just confusing.
Children,
You
the children
sport-
actually suffer the
yes,
most.
now they sport your
Children
life.
suffer the most.
You're looking at your children are probably more attached to their mothers based on the default setting of life, but then because of that they're now delusional to the fact that I really love them. Now you're making, like, you just mess up everything.
Children actually suffer the most. This
Children
reminds
need
me
their
of-
mothers to
this
tell
reminds me
them
of-
how much their father loves them,
reminds me of
because their fathers mostly don't have time for that.
for me, relationship, marriage, any form of friendship, I don't fucking accept it. Because there's something I have in my mind. Every guy that's not your brother or your father wants to fuck you. And some guys some guys might be gentle men about it. Like, they will not push, they will not. But the day there's a little crack in the wall, you fucking take the opportunity and you fucking like that pussy. So don't create any avenue for that. Prevention is better than cure. So let's prevent it instead of trying to fix it. So to me, it's a no.
Now start telling me that I'm sorry, I didn't know it was the devil. I don't like hearing that.
That's why before
there was this thing that happened with one of my relationships. So I think all those things built up to what ended it. Like, everything was just sounding stupid. Me, I hate stupid excuses.
God.
Now, you said you went to collect your phone, you went to charge your phone in your neighbor's house. You went to collect it. The guy says you should enter the room, you now entered. I don't understand. Does it take you entering the room to collect your phone that you went to charge? A guy's room when he was alone in the house. That is the dumbest. Like, I agree that when she told me, she was expecting me to do something about it, but it makes no. I'm not going to fight for stupidity because you now bring me and you looking stupid together. I'm not gonna do that.
and there's this thing girls do that pisses me off. They choose when to be smart and when to be naive.
Yes.
If it's a guy they don't like, they'll ask him, they'll change for him.
Yes,
Why am I going to your room? Pass my phone, let me be going. What if it's a guy they like?